Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. And I'm going to talk about 10, 12 minutes about something that I was inspired by today. Scott Lade from the Prog Corners, his latest video he did, basically, that he released today about imposter syndrome. Before I begin, just want to say that I was going to make a video because like a supplemental to my video yesterday about doing the rating and rankings of the songs. There's still more I kind of want to talk about with this album, so there's going to be a supplemental video coming up like probably either tomorrow or the next day where I want to talk a little bit more about that. And also just want to quickly show you that with this jar here that I put together the other day, everything is dissolved. There's just a little tiny bit at the bottom here that needs to dissolve, but this will be ready and I'm shaking them every day. They should be ready by tomorrow or so. So I'll be talking to my brother tonight at work and have him come over probably tomorrow or whenever like the most convenient for him, and we're gonna do that. All right. So when it comes to Scott Lade's episode today, and I'm not rehearsing, and that's the point of this, right? Is that I'm not rehearsing. I know I'm not the most polished channel here. I have problem with my microphone. I could have a better image here. I need to upgrade. I need to do this and I need to do that. That's not for me. I don't think that really matters. What really matters is how I'm relating and how the interactions I'm getting with the YouTube. The reasons why I still like to do it and why I still continue to do this. And so the whole concept of imposter syndrome. Now, being comfortable in front of the camera, you go back and watch my first few videos. I wasn't as comfortable. I mean, even throughout that first year, I can go in any video within that first year, and none of my videos feel as polished as they are today. And it's not well polished. I'm talking about only about my presentation, not the equipment. I'm talking about how I come off. Because now when I do this, right, and well, for the longest time, I'm talking to you. When I'm looking in that camera, I'm not really seeing the camera. I'm picturing you guys out there. I'm picturing all these cool relationships that I've been making with this channel. All the awesome friends, everybody that I made a moderator on my channel for my lives and stuff. You guys make this worthwhile for me. You guys make this, I'm really doing, I want to be myself. I just want to be present myself with complete honesty, complete openness. You know, I'm still keeping together a branding. So I'm trying to make my own branding. I mean, a part of that branding is, no profanity, nothing, I don't really want to talk about negative stuff, even though I might touch upon it here and there, you know, but I want my channel to be a refuge for people to have fun and hanging out and talking about music, talking about positive things, talking about making the world a better place. There's so much negativity in this world that we need these outlets of expression to make the world a better place, to make us, to make everybody, what I'm talking about. Just what the whole idea of the purpose of my Studia Humanitatis Studio is, the studio for the study of humanity, and that study is basically, again, how can we fight for the true freedoms of humanity, the true well-being of humanity, the the whole need for to really come together and join to make this world a better place. Using positivity, using peace, peaceful means. I'm so not okay. I gave today for Larry Graves on my Patreon with him to review the song I wanted to give him, and ever since like about 3 4 weeks ago, I stumbled upon this video, this song of Tom Waits, and I might not like everything from Tom Waits, but that there's an album, yeah, there's an album with this song on it. I'm going to be getting. I'm going to look for it for sure. It's the one with Hell Broke Loose. I love the video. I love the whole anti-war sentiment. I mean, it was tragic what happened to, you know, and it's yeah, it's just a tragic story. If you have the heart for it, look into it. I'm not going to go into those details, but yeah, I'm curious to see if what Larry is going to think of that video for sure. Why I bring it up is because again, sometimes I want to portray a certain image. I do want to portray a certain, who I am, but I don't want to. I'm not compromising who I am in doing that. I'm not showing you a false personality whatsoever. I'm sure you guys can see that the earnestness, the honesty in everything that I say and I do. I do have opinions about things, and sometimes I'm holding a lot of those opinions back because I don't want to offend people. And sometimes, you don't mean to offend anybody, but you still do. And that kind of, I don't know, it kind of bothers me a little bit about offending people because that is never my intention. I want to lift people up and bring them into the light and make their lives more, peaceful and pain free and joyful. That's the purpose of why I want to talk about music mostly. That's why this channel exists. And when I watch people like Scott Lade and of course Larry Graves and Glenn Cowley from the basement and so many others. So there's so many others I love watching. Those are just a few of the top examples right now. Because well, I'm mostly with well, except for Glenn, I'm channel members with Scott Lade and Larry Graves, and and why them particularly because they're genuine people that I admire and strive to be even a little bit more like. There's qualities in them that I do like, and I want to incorporate that. So with the whole idea of imposter syndrome, I don't feel like an imposter. I don't feel like I'm trying to. I'm not a Mr. Beast. I don't edit at all. You're going to see everything raw and the stuttering, the stammering, the I all the times. But I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to improve. I like watching some of my videos back just to get those pointers of how can I improve this? How can I be even more personable and more authentic? Being authentic. That's the whole nature for me. I'm not talking to a camera. I'm talking to a friend. I'm talking to people I love. I'm talking to you guys. Okay, that's all I kind of wanted to say, just to show you, just to tell you that I'm inspired. I'm going to be here on YouTube for a long time. And Scott Lade said it in his comment when I commented on his video. I he commented back that doing a YouTube channel is not for the faint of heart, and it is true. It's not. You have to be a kind of a you kind of have to be a person that has a certain need or a want to express yourselves to be able to do this and yeah, so you keep me powered up. So I want to thank each and every one of you who do stick around with my channel and has given me some moral support in so many ways. I love you guys. And okay, I'm closing now. So everybody just like I'm always going to say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I mean it when I say that I will love you forever and greatly appreciate it. Do not be afraid to hit that like button for me or anybody else. It's so important to helping our channels grow. Leave comments strictly for the purpose that I want to hear from you. I love hearing from you. I love hearing, I try to keep it positive, it's not right putting people down. So I had to hide I wanted to hide a comment I had earlier that was just a little bit more negative, and I was like, I take the criticism. I'm not your thing, but I still don't want to. I'm not going to focus on any of that negative stuff. You're not going to deter me, so I just want to get rid of it and focus on the good parts. The people who matter, and you all matter, but yeah, you know what I mean. All right, okay, I'm officially done. Everybody, be safe, take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace. Peace. I mean it.